Pakistan's political battle, which has been in its top court for a fifth day, has today reached its climax. It is D-Day for Prime Minister Imran Khan, as the top court will be sealing his political fate. The countdown is on, and in just a short while from now, the Pakistan Supreme Court is expected to give out its verdict on the National Assembly Deputy Speaker's April 3rd ruling, remember, which rejected the no-confidence vote against Imran Khan and the subsequent dissolution of the assemblies. Security has been tightened inside the court premises, riot police deployed outside as well. Five-judge bench headed by the Chief Justice of Pakistan, Umar Ata Bandial, has been hearing the crucial matter since Sunday. For now, Chief Justice Umar Ata Bandial, in his observations, has said that it is clear that the Deputy Speaker's ruling is wrong. The Chief Justice Bandial said that the Deputy Speaker ruling is a violation of Article 95 of the Constitution. He added that the real question at hand is what happens next. Justice Bandial further said that the PMLN Council and the Attorney General would now be guiding the court on how to proceed further. So what happens next? If the court does reject the dismissal of the no-trust motion against Imran Khan, it could order the restoration of the assembly in national interest. And the court could also ask the assembly to proceed with the no-trust motion against Imran Khan. In any case and any likely scenario, the court ruling is not going to make things easier for Imran Khan, who is already in campaign mode, holding rallies, delivering speeches, gathering support. If the court tosses the battle back to the National Assembly, then it is not the people's support that Imran Khan needs, but that of his lost allies and dissenters from his own party, who he seems to have forgotten about for now. Imran Khan's foreign interference claim has also failed to get any support. The conspiracy did not find any takers either in the court or from the people of Pakistan. Between the 3rd and the 4th of April, Gallup Pakistan held a survey. It asked the Pakistani citizens why the opposition was trying to oust Imran Khan. More than 64% said it was because of inflation. Only 36% blamed a foreign conspiracy. But even if this legal or constitutional crisis is resolved tonight, the political crisis in the country may not be resolved anytime soon. The key players in this political mess are the obvious ones. Prime Minister Imran Khan is the creator of the crisis and the one eyeing support from the people for his foreign interference claim. The leader of opposition, Shehbaz Sharif, the one leading the battle against Imran Khan and the joint opposition's candidate for the prime ministerial position, the Chief Justice of Pakistan, Justice Umar Ata Bandial, he is heading the bench that will be taking a decision on the constitutionality of the Deputy Speaker's move as well. The President, Arif Alvi, he dissolved the National Assemblies on Imran Khan's advice and has been pushing the poll panel to fix a date for the national ballot. And last, the army and its chief, General Qamar Javed Bajwa, his ties with Imran Khan were once at their peak, but not anymore. And history is witness when Pakistan faced military coups, the courts acted as a tool of the state, establishing legality for the extrajudicial actions, though the army maintains it has nothing to do with the political crisis. Meanwhile, with the top court verdict awaited, the Pakistan Election Commission has written to the president saying that elections are not possible before October. The poll panel has requested for a meeting with the president. The hours are slipping by and Captain Imran Khan is clearly on his last wicket, or does he have yet another trump card up his sleeve? With us on the broadcast this minute is Javed Rana, who is a journalist and strategic affairs expert with us from Islamabad. Thanks very much for being here with us. If you were to describe the mood on the ground presently and this prolonged period of uncertainty, what it means for the people on the ground?
Well, no matter what the judgment the courts come up with, it means there will be more uncertainty, there will be more political destabilization, there would be more economic turmoil in Pakistan. Because the court is right now, as we speak, it is preparing to announce judgment, but it has been in a fix what to do about it. If they reverse the ruling of the this Deputy Speaker of Pakistan's lower house of the parliament, that means the opposition parties will come up with its own Prime Minister, and Prime Minister Imran Khan, he would be the opposition leader, he would not let that parliament to run. And there are credible reports suggesting that in case an unfavorable ruling from the Supreme Court, Prime Minister Imran Khan's party is going to resign from the lower house of the parliament. So that means that it would not be easier for the opposition parties to rule in Pakistan. And then more importantly, now the dollar is sliding, the rupee is sliding, the dollar is going up in Pakistan. That's a huge setback for Pakistan's economy. And the Supreme Court is also conscious of the fact. But remember, in case this ruling is reversed, that means the building built on this ruling, like the dissolution of the parliament, that would also be collapsed. So let's see how things happen, but this is going to be a bigger challenge for the Supreme Court. In what manner is going to come to the judgment? As we speak, the opposition parties have also called for a countrywide protest tomorrow. That is an attempt to build up pressure on the Supreme Court to deliver a favorable verdict. Remember, what the Speaker of Pakistan's National Assembly did, that was unacceptable. That was abuse of power. It was clearly a subversion of parts of the Constitution, something unheard of, and that was a last resort with the Prime Minister of Pakistan to survive, but it has come at the cost of subversion of the Constitution, and opposition parties are understandably upset. But at the same time, we have to see a bigger picture. Opposition parties are desperate to be into the power because they want to clear their names from the prosecution. They're already being prosecuted. This is one such challenge. Another challenge for them is to undo the legislation that the Prime Minister Imran Khan had made in the parliament to deprive the voting to the overseas Pakistanis, because that is a stronghold, and also reverse digital voting legislation, because those would help the opposition parties. Given the fact that we know the Prime Minister Imran Khan knows how to handle the opposition party, and he has been good in opposing the other political parties, I think it will be very, very difficult for the new government to survive in weeks and months to come. If this
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you there. Let's just also talk about the challenge that Imran Khan faces in case this battle does go back to the National Assembly, because the numbers definitely have not been stacked in his favor.
It is obvious the Prime Minister has clearly lost the majority inside the parliament. There is no doubt about it. And that is why he compelled the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly to come up with a ruling which was unheard of, and he had to violate the Constitution. So in case this ruling is reversed, obviously there is going to be voting inside the lower house of the parliament. That means the Prime Minister would be booted out. He would be ousted, obviously. But after that, I think before that happens, he would resign. His party, entire party would be resigned. And legally it will be, and politically it will be very difficult for the opposition parties to govern when more than 150 members of the parliament out of 342 to resign. So it is a very difficult scenario for building up for the opposition parties. Everybody at least in Pakistan, if you talk to anybody, everybody now wants an election, because that would bring political stability, that would bring the economic stability. But the opposition parties are saying that they need to first undo an unconstitutional ruling of the Deputy Speaker, because by stretch of that ruling, this ruling has declared the opposition parties, at least 179 members of the opposition parties, as traitor. And the government brought in between the question of national security.
Absolutely. All eyes on the Supreme Court for that verdict, which is expected any time now. Our correspondent, Anas Malik, is also inside the court, tracking those proceedings very closely. Thanks very much, Javed Rana, for joining us with those perspectives. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.